So first things first, I do not work for Taiwan Immigration, nor am I affiliated to the Taiwan Immigration, nor do I really have any contacts in the Taiwan Immigration, so I cannot help you with your case. Although I think at this stage the Taiwan Immigration should consider sponsoring me because I'm doing a lot of work for them. What I can do for you is give you some information relating the visa situation in Taiwan at the moment. I do have a YouTube channel, and I've had a lot of requests and questions relating to coronavirus, visas, overstaying visas, extension on visas. So I'm going to jump right in. If you have a valid visa and it's going to expire and you can't get flights out for due to the coronavirus, etc., 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 get to the immigration as soon as possible. It's probably going to be as simple as you walk in, you show them your travel documents, you show them that you can't travel at the moment, and they're going to give you a visa extension. So this video does not pertain to those people. In this video, I am going to talk about the Taiwan Overstay Visa Relief Incentive. In other words, people that have already overstayed their visas in Taiwan. So first, what is the Overstay Visa Incentive? This incentive means you can go self-surrender. Everything is dependent on you self-surrendering, by the way. So you go self-surrender, there's no ban, you can come back to Taiwan, there's no detention, and the fine that you have to pay will be only 2,000 NT. This fine usually goes up to about 10,000 NT, but during this time, it's only 2,000 NT. And this is only valid, this incentive is only valid from April 1st, 2020 until June 30, 2020. After that, it's no longer valid. So there's lots of different cases. I can't touch on everything, and even they don't know how to handle every case because every case is different. So I'm just going to give you a general base outline of what you should do for what type of situation, and then you figure the rest out. So we start with 90 days. If you have overstayed your visa 90 days or less than 90 days, and you have a valid passport, and you have a flight ticket to leave Taiwan, and you can leave Taiwan, you simply go to the immigration. I'm going to talk about Zhonghe immigration because that's my favorite one. I really like them. They're really friendly and nice and kind and helpful. So you go to Zhonghe immigration, walk into the first floor, say that you want to self-surrender. They will take you in, take your statement, then you pay your fine, which is 2,000 NT, and you have 10 days to get your affairs in order and leave. Yeah, simple as that. The second case is a little bit more complicated. That is if you have overstayed your visa for more than 90 days, but you still have a valid passport. You might have a ticket that is interchangeable, the date or whatever. You again go into the immigration office in Zhonghe, first floor. You let them know that you self-surrender, you pay the fine, the 2,000 NT fine. Then you have to go up to the second floor because you've overstayed more than 90 days. You have to go up to the second floor, which is kind of a debrief. It was explained to me that it's an interview / a debrief session. This debriefing session doesn't take more than 30 minutes, but it will include a police record as well. You won't be banned from Taiwan, but they will record everything, although you won't be blacklisted. In other words, you can still come back to Taiwan after that. So that's actually also still a relatively easy case. So now the third case is you've overstayed for more than 90 days and you don't have a passport. For whatever reason, you don't have a passport. Right, you self-surrender, first of all, self-surrender on the first floor, pay the 2,000 NT fine. If you don't have money to pay the fine, you're going to have to call them and figure out a way to handle that. I don't exactly know how they handle that, if they have charity organizations that help with that or how they handle that. That's out of the scope of what I can explain. So you go in, you've overstayed for more than 90 days and you don't have a passport. You go in, you self-surrender on the first floor. You pay the 2,000 NT fine. You go to the second floor, you do your debrief, and you do your police statement. Now, there are 3 ways to get travel documents. You can, after you've self-surrendered, right? The first thing is you need to self-surrender. Then you can go to your government liaison office yourself and apply for, emergency passport or whatever they will give you to be able to travel back to your country. The second case is your broker or your employer or whoever has your passport, but it's valid. The immigration will help you get that passport back after you self-surrender. So if that's your case, don't be afraid. Self-surrender, they'll help you get the passport back. You don't have to deal with the broker or the employer. The third case is your passport is expired or gone or lost or whatever. Then they will help you apply for a new passport. And how they'll do that is they'll help you take passport pictures. They will contact your liaison office on your behalf and help you to get an expedited travel document or passport or whatever it is you need to travel. Right. This process could take 30 minutes. She said the interview, when I spoke to them in Zhonghe, she said, Zhonghe. The interviewer, the lady there said, the interview could take 30 minutes, but the process could take 10 days. So don't wait until the last minute. You want to get this done as soon as possible, because if there's a complication, you want to have time left. But also you've got to consider one thing. Other people are going to take advantage of this, because this is by far the best overstay visa incentive that Taiwan has had up to date. And it's partly because of the coronavirus, etc., etc. They really do want to help people get home. So you would imagine that there will be a lot of people there. So you might go in and wait an entire day and not get your interview. So my advice would be go earlier, get it done. Don't wait until the last minute. Okay, let's wrap this up. So just really quickly, like I just said, there might be complications due to the coronavirus, travel bans. The passport might take longer to get depending on which country you are, money issues, depending how many people are waiting in the office with you, and so on, right? So budget on time. Now, there is one caveat here that I need to mention, and that is if you are from a country that has free visa, in other words, I think it's the UK, USA, countries like that, you guys don't have to apply for a visa. It's called the free visa. If you go through this process, you will have to apply for a visa for up to 1 year. So you're not banned, but you no longer have the privilege of having a free visa. You have to make a visa application in your country of origin to be able to come back to Taiwan. So that's something important to remember. So I'm going to wrap this up with some information for you. If you want information on self-surrendering, you can call the Zhonghe Immigration at 02-8228-2090. If you've overstayed for more than 90 days, you need to call the second floor for information. And their number is 02-8221-5701, extension 888. If you want information on returning back to Taiwan, once you've gone through this process within the next year or so, you have to call Taipei Immigration, which is 02-2388-9393, and you're going to go extension 9 on that, and they can give you information on that. And I'm going to conclude this with saying, again, reminding you that this visa extension relief incentive, part Corona relief incentive, is valid only for people that self-surrender, and it's only valid from April 1st, 2020 until June 30, 2020. After that, they're going to revert back to the immigration law of Taiwan, which could give you up to a 3-year ban and up to a 10,000 NT fine.